Welcome, I'm Antonio, the CEO of Hireflix. In this brief demo, I'm going to show you how easy it is to connect your Recruiterflow account with your Hireflix account so that you can launch one-way video interviews from within Recruiterflow itself, and so that you can also review the responses from within Recruiterflow itself. As you know, Hireflix is the world's highest rated one-way video interviewing platform, as well as the most user-friendly and simple platform in the world. To start, go to Recruiterflow and then write to them on the chat. Here, as you can see, you just have to open the chat and say, "Hi, I want to activate my Hireflix integration. Could you provide me with my API key?" Once you send this message, Recruiterflow will reply with your API key. Your API key is a number. It's a number that looks something like this, and this is the number that you're gonna need to make the connection. Once they give you your number, the next step is super straightforward. Go to Hireflix, go to your account, integrations, and here go to Recruiterflow and activate the integration. As you see, it's gonna ask you to input your Recruiterflow API key, which is the number that Recruiterflow sent you. Copy it there and click connect. As you see, it is now connected, and now the system is giving you your webhook URL. Don't worry, this is super easy. Just go ahead and copy this webhook URL by clicking on it, and then go back to Recruiterflow. Now, in Recruiterflow, you have to go to recipes here on the bottom left, and then click new recipe. You have to put a name for this recipe. A suggested name could be Trigger One-Way Video Interviews. Next, click Add Trigger. When, put a candidate stage changes in a job. This is so that you can then assign a specific stage, which is here, in this case, Hireflix video interview, so that as soon as you move people to that stage, Hireflix video interview, the invitations will launch automatically. Our suggestion is that you create a specific stage in your funnel called Hireflix video interview, for example, so that you can then use this stage in this step during the configuration. This applies to all jobs, and this will be blank. Great, now click on action, and then here you have to put send to webhook. Copy here the webhook URL that you pasted from before. Remember, in Hireflix, there was a URL that was given to you. That is the URL that you have to paste here in Recruiterflow, and then just click save. That easy. And it is all set. You only have to do this once, and you don't have to do it ever again. Wonderful. Now, make sure once you've reached this step to click I've watched the video and then click finish so that the integration activates. Great, so now that everything is active, there is one last step that is very important. You may have different jobs in Recruiterflow, and you may have different interviews in Hireflix. So how does the system know which interview is gonna trigger when you move a candidate to the Hireflix video interview stage? You have to tell the system yourself, and you do that from Hireflix. So come here to your account, integrations, and you see now that this is active, you have this extra button here, and here is where you make that connection. As you can see, this is showing you automatically your Recruiterflow positions. I have only one, and this is automatically showing you your Hireflix interviews. So just select which position in Recruiterflow you want to connect with which interview in Hireflix, and then click connect and save. You only have to do this once per position. And now the system knows that whenever you trigger an interview for this position, this specific interview is the one that will launch. And with this, you've done everything. How do we trigger interviews then? As I've mentioned, you can come here. Let's select the candidates in the software engineer position. You can now select the candidates that you want to invite to the interview, move to the stage Hireflix video interview, and they will be automatically invited. The invitation may take up to 6-7 minutes to launch, but once it launches and you refresh, you're gonna see that a tag appears automatically on the candidate. It's a tag that says Hireflix interview sent. This way you know that a candidate has already been invited and you are waiting for them to answer. Once they finish the interview, you're going to see that a new tag appears, Heartflix interview done. And that's how you know that the interview has been completed. Good news, you can now go to the candidate profile and look, automatically a shareable link has appeared on the candidate profile. And if you open that link, it's going to take you straight into the interview. And as you can see, it comes with transcriptions and everything is here for you to watch. And you can even share this link with a colleague or your client so they can also watch the interview straight away. It's super, super powerful. And the good news is that this link that you've opened, you don't have to have a Heartflix user or be logged in Heartflix, not at all. You can click the link and you will see the interview straight away. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, reach out. I'll be here to help you.